Alright, what is up, YouTube? MCool40 here, giving you guys that gadget deck list I promised you. This is the updated gadget deck for the current, well, format. So, been doing quite a bit of initial testing with this. You guys have probably seen me on the stream dicking around with it. I was last week. Haven't got the chance to really do much this week, but I will go through some of my thought process and choices on the deck for you guys. So, you're probably looking at this and going, why the hell there's so many life point cards? One of the things Gadgets does, cards that help progress the game state in your favor are very important. And I know Delhan's got a build that's maining Cyber Dragons, something I haven't tested yet. I've been really liking Gores and Trag. They've been really ridiculous. A lot of people are caught off guard by them and don't know how to play against them. It's kind of funny. So, main deck monsters. 2 Tragwedia, 1 Megaform, triple Gores, triple Machina Fortress, triple Gear Frame, 2 green, 2 red, 2 yellow, 2 goldfish, and 2 Maxi. So, maxing out on Maxi, get the pun, I'm able to draw into these potential 2 cards to stop myself from getting OTK'd. Obviously, most players will try to push through it. Outside of Cosmo, there's very few decks that have immediate outs for large monsters. Granted, BA does have an easier way of handling this. Obviously, Beatrice, but it's still very good on the offensive or defensive, depending on how you want to play it. There's not much else I can justify playing it outside of having a card to draw into with Maxi when my opponent decides to play through it. So, definitely pretty good in my opinion. It's up to interpretation though if you guys want to test differently. My only spell is Raigeki, Reasoning, open board, potential OTKs, general things like that. So, traps, 1 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, triple Blazing Mirror Force, 1 Ring of Destruction, 1 Compulse, 1 Call, 2 Chaos triple Strike, and 2 Warning. Now, you're probably looking at this and going, Jesus, you're playing so much burn. Blazing Mirror Force and Ring helps to progress the game state. Obviously, I'm not going to see all of these in a game. I mean, if I do, okay, well, I've probably lost. Granted. But I'm using the same logic from the very statue deck. I'm using these to progress the game state in terms of life points to ensure that I can gain better advantage on my opponent. Obviously, my opponent's playing ships, this card gets boarded out, or I'm going to hit them with the Chaos Trap Hole before anything else happens. Outside of that, Ring is a very powerful counter trap that I really would rather not play without in this particular deck. Also, only 1 Call is player preference for more testing. It's definitely not bad. It's definitely something that can be tested too, but it's only really good the later the game goes, in my opinion. So, that's that. Outside of this, most of these are designed to stop Cosmo. Typically by turn 2 or 3, if you've got an engine going, you should be fine, I would hope. Extra deck, Cowboy, Dweller, Emerald, Diamond Dyer, Castell, Giant Hand, 101 Gear Gigant, 2 Utopias, Dark Rebellion, 2 Utopia the Lightning, Big Eye, and Dracosac. Okay, so the extra deck is designed to fight Cosmo. I am debating on testing a 3rd Utopia the Lightning and a 3rd Utopia. I haven't decided yet. Obviously, card's fucking good, hitting your opponent in the face for 5k. I just don't know if I want to dedicate the 2 extra slots to them. Obviously, stuff like Diamond Dyer, hell, even Cowboy are a lot more situational. But there's definitely room for improvement there. Obviously, in just Dracosac and Big Eye, are just there for the general XYZing of these guys if they're ever on the field long enough. Side deck. Triple Cyber Dragon for Cosmo, obviously, same thing with 2 Fortress. Young Thunder King Ryo. 2 Dark Hole. Triple Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Twin Twister. 1 Dimensional Fissure. 1 Eradicator. 1 Macro. Obviously, I need to put a Crazy Bucks in the side deck for EEV, or in the extra. I didn't initially get that far. Obviously, I can EEV Chimera Tech if I eat 3 things. But that doesn't super happen that much. Haven't boarded this in. This was something I was just debating about. Obviously, these are for BA. Definitely fucking good cards. Back row heavy, monster heavy, and then taking care of my Cosmo matchup. So there's not really much else I can say about this deck. Still very hefty in the theory crafting, but it's still kind of nice to have something to test. Obviously, I haven't got to gold and silver yet. I will. I promise you guys. One thing at a time. So this is something for the current format. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this deck. I hope you guys enjoy this and give it a whirl. The deck's a lot of fun. It might not do the best in competitive play. I will warn you about that. That's kind of the burden that we've been given. But still, it's a start, guys. So, alright guys, I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, kohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.